With the 2026 FIFA World Cup inching closer and the top football nations already punching their tickets, excitement is building for the tournament set across the US, Canada, and Mexico. But in the middle of all that, the US President Donald Trump threatened that Boston's World Cup matches could be moved elsewhere, citing security concerns and his disagreement with Mayor Michelle Wu. This marked the second instance where the President Trump warned that some US host cities could lose their World Cup games and pointing to disagreement with local leaders and critics of his policies. On October 14th, a reporter asked Trump about the recent street takeover in Boston, questioning whether such incident might affect the city's hosting status for the next year's 48-team World Cup. Trump remarked that if he believed a city's leadership was failing or public safety was at risk, he would reach out to FIFA President Gianni Infantino to suggest moving the matches elsewhere, adding that while Infantino might not like the idea, he had likely made the change without much hesitation. That comment landed sharply, especially with Boston preparing to host 7 World Cup matches at Gillette Stadium. Infantino has long been a strong supporter of Trump, backing him since his first term when the US won the bid to co-host the 2026 World Cup. Infantino often shares the stage with President Trump at gatherings that go well beyond sports circle. Interestingly, Infantino was also at the Egypt summit where Trump joined global leaders in signing a ceasefire deal in Gaza. Infantino stood out at this summit as the sole representative from the sports world and the only attendee without any political position. The question now is, can the US president really step in and influence the World Cup venue decision? In simple terms, no, not really. When it comes to the World Cup, the host city contracts are handled directly between FIFA and the local governments. Even though public authorities are involved, it's treated like a private agreement, meaning the US president can't just step in and cancel it on his own. But if FIFA decides a city isn't safe enough, it has the power to scrap its deal and move the games elsewhere. In that case, Trump could try to push FIFA to make that call. FIFA already has its hands full managing the schedule and team logistics. Shuffling or cutting down host venue this close to the tournament would be an enormous challenge. So far, Gianni Infantino hasn't said a word in public about Trump's statement. If Trump or the US administration tries to step into FIFA's affairs, it could become a real test of how independent global sports institutions truly are.